Hey, how's it going again, guys? Like I said, we're working on I got some bucket trucks and stuff here I got to work on. This is a customer that I've had for a pretty good while now. Like I said, you've seen the previous videos on that other truck over there, the 750 I did work on with the turbo, and I've done a lot of work to the other white chipper. The problem that we're having here today is he called me and he said that this 750 here, the lights ain't working on it, and this other bucket truck here, the lights ain't working on it. They got to get that there squared away. So but another thing he said, that their chipper here they was working on, he said it does not he said that it like I say does not, but he said that it's overheating. So I just got here, and like I said, we're going to see if it's, they said it's the water pump, but don't know for sure if it's the water pump or if it's could be a clogged radiator, because I asked him when the last time it was that they took the radiator and they and blow it out, and he just said that, you know, it'd probably been a long time, you know. So he said they try to blow it out with a leaf blower as best they can, but you know, sometimes it don't always work out that way. So let me let's get this front cover here open and see if it's the radiator. I mean, they got these shields on the front of here, and usually once you shut them off, all the stuff will just fall down. So let's open this here up and see. One of the guys, he was telling me, he said it might need a water pump on it or something. I don't really know. That's just what they were you know, telling me. So let's see here. Oh, well, hell, I see what the problem is right now. I ain't even got exactly what the problem is. If you get in here and you look, and you can just take your fan and go like that there, means you ain't got no belt. So the belt on this is plumb gone. Let me get my light here. I know it's kind of hard to see down inside here. Yeah, there we go. As you can see there now, the belt's plumb gone. So it looks like that's going to be, I might be able to slip it over that fan. I'm hoping. It is pretty damn tight. But it's a little bit looser on the bottom. I might be able to spin that around. So I have taken that whole fan off. I might be able to just take and do it like that there. So yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. I just need to get on the phone there and call them and see if they got a part, see if they got a belt for this here. These are just regular little 3.0s, and these vermeers. These some are gas, some are diesel. All the ones I got here, they are gas. In all honesty, haven't really had any problems with. Ain't really had very many problems with these, you know, these little motors on this. The other chipper I got over there, I've worked on it as well. So really, it hasn't. These little motors have actually been pretty good to be a gas chipper. But yeah, we're going to take and work on this here. I'm going to call and see about getting a light for that. There are little horn things laying there that has to be fixed. And he said the back, like I said, the lights on this bucket truck here ain't working, and the lights on this chipper truck over here ain't working. They're not working either. But this is the chipper here. I've done a lot of work to this chipper. You've seen in my previous videos. But this chipper truck here, I've done a bunch of work to it. We got to figure out what's the lights on that. So I'm going to try to get set up here now and try to figure out what's going on with these lights. And see if we can figure it out. And then if I need a light, fuses, I've got a fair amount of fuses on there, but sometimes these bigger trucks, they take a certain kind of fuse, you know, different than what you normally would have. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out and see how that goes. And if, like I said, if I need to go to the parts place, which I know I do for that belt, but I need to see if they even got the belt, because, you know, it's on a Saturday. So I really don't like working on the weekends that much. But, you know, it just seems like here lately, I just ain't had time. I've been too damn busy. I just can't not work on the weekends. So I try to take off on Sundays, but it just seems like I haven't had time. I'm working, you know, 7 days a week and stuff. So I ain't complaining, you know, really. I mean, it seems like I am complaining a little bit, but I really not. I'm really, you know, grateful because I got my own business, and I've been staying super busy. And, you know, I'm just luckily, you know, I work with my dad the majority of the time. And my dad and him, they usually work me more than anybody does, and they've kind of let me only work with them maybe 1 or 2 days a week, and the rest of it I just really been I really just kind of been wrenching. So enough said with that there. Like I said, if y'all like seeing these kind of videos and stuff and seeing what all I'm doing, if there's some stuff that y'all on these bucket trucks or anything that you want to learn something about, or even with these chippers, you know, just comment below on some of my videos and just ask me, hey, you know, do you know anything about working this? Can you make videos on this? And I'll say, yeah, if I can, you know, I will. Or if there's something I got to work on, I'll video, because a lot of times there's a lot of stuff that I work on that I don't get a chance to video it. Like the other day I was working on that L8000, and I really didn't get a chance to take and do a lot of video on it, because there's a lot of people around there, and sometimes some people, they just really don't like you videoing their stuff. So that's why I didn't get a chance to get a lot of videoing on that. So let me get everything set up here, and y'all, you know, stop hearing me fuss and carrying on, and I'm gonna figure out on these lights here. I've already checked one. This one here, it was blowed. I'm gonna go through here and check. Let's see here, 116 is gonna be this one here. That one there is not blowed. That one looks good. All the rest of them here, they all look good. I don't see nothing there. It's a 30 amp fuse. 116 is right there. It's gonna be that 30 amp fuse there, but it looks fine. I don't see no breaks in the system there. None of them other big ones are. And all these other little ones, they all look just fine. There's a 5 amp, here's a 10 amp. We'll try this one. Should have got a better pair of pliers, is what I should have done. Let me get my better pair of pliers here. These some bitches ain't working. So that one there looks just fine. Sometimes I like going through here and then just checking some of them, because in the past I've had them to where they look like they're not blowed, and they'll be blowed. Like I said, all of them there look good. So let's go inside here now and see what I got. I've got flashers, and I do have the brake lights, but for some reason I do not have turn signals. And it can be in that switch too. So we're going to try to go over and pop off that panel over now, where the over behind the dash, over there where the glove box is, and we'll see what we can get from there. All right, guys, so let me show you what I come up with here. I've searched this whole damn truck over. So like I said, I checked all the power in here. Like I showed you before, I made sure all that was good. And then I had to check my relays with an ohm meter. I come up inside here. I took this here off, the turn signal switch, and I checked all these with an ohm meter as well. Everything there checked out good. I just got to bolt it back up. And so I got to looking around, and there's not that much information on these trucks here, so that's why I'm trying to make a little better video on this. But up underneath the dash here, all the way up underneath here, there's this other fuse panel here, plus you got one over there as well. But up inside there, this number 10 fuse here was blown, and that was the reason I didn't have turn signals or backup lights. So if anybody runs in that situation, that's what the problem's going to be. So just something, you know, for somebody to if they have the same problem. Like I said, you don't have to take his side panel off here like I did, but I wound up just taking it off because it makes it easier to see what you're doing inside there, get you a little bit more light. But just kind of wanted to show somebody that situation. Like I said, all this here pops back in. You can pop this here out if you want to. You just pop the top off, but you really can't see in the only thing behind there is just like a there's like a just like a digital board, I should say. I don't know exactly what the right term of it is, but it's where a bunch of wires go in there, and it's kind of like a I don't really know the word of it. Like I said, anyways, so I got this fuse here. Like I said, this one was blowed, so I put that fuse in there. Everything did work out good. So future reference, I don't know, because before, when I've worked on these trucks before, like I said, there's always been that fuse panel out there, and I never had to get in here to know that if there was one in here, because nothing's ever, you know, I've never really had this kind of a problem. So put all this stuff here back up in there. They're probably gonna be mad because I cut their little tie there, but oh well. Put all our stuff back in here. So that's they got that there fixed on that. So now I'm gonna go work on, I'll put the steering column piece back in over here. This thing here's got to be getting due for an oil change. I haven't changed oil in none of these trucks, so I know these things have got to be getting ready for a oil change. Let me go ahead and set this camera back up here. Go ahead and put these bolts back up in here. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to show somebody that there, because whenever I called, even when I called over at the Ford dealer, they didn't even know that they didn't even know there was even a fuse panel over either. I gave them the VIN number. They was like, well, we just showed that the only one we see is just the one over there by the kick panel, and the one over there on the out there where the motor is. So in all honesty, I had to take all this stuff apart here just to check it, when really I didn't really have to, just because I didn't really have to check it if I would know that the fuse thing was over there. But you know, I know for next time anyways. Put this thing back up in here. There it goes. Get that stuff back up into there. One. And my boy, he wanted to come with me today. He said, Dad, can I come work with you today? And I said no, because it's kind of like out here right now we're in the direct sunlight, so it is if he come out here, he'd be sweating his ass off wanting to go home, and I just didn't have time to take him all the way back home if he wanted to. See here. Way too big. Maybe it's a damn cord. Oh, there it is right there. 730 seconds. Usually these. Usually every time that I mess around with these right here, they're always, it's usually metric. On a lot of these trucks here, but them right there were standard, so we'll just make sure we get this down in here. It goes inside that little piece there. Go ahead and get this piece here, put that inside of here. Come on now. No. It'd probably help if I put it on the right way. And there's these little snaps. It'll snap together, and it'll kind of hold it there. Get this out here snapped in there. Like I said, you snap it in there, and the snap, it'll hold it in there until you get the bolt started, or screws, I should say. These are screws. They've always, as long as I've been working on these trucks, older trucks, every time I ever mess with these, right here, they've always been screws. I mean, this is a 2015, so they've been using screws the whole time. You'd think they'd change that. Even this type of you know, knob here for the turn signals and the wiper and stuff like that. That's been the same one since like the 90s, especially on these bigger trucks. I don't know about any of the newer stuff, but I know on these right here, that's the way it's always been. There's 3 screws here that holds this up in here. 3 screws, and there's one little bitty hole there. That one little bitty hole is in case you have to change the if you have to change if you got to change the key switch in this truck, that's what that one there's for. Oh. And then this here is just for your tilt column. It just screws back up in there like so. Just like that there. And then sometimes on these right here, the screw, this is the screw right here. Sometimes it don't never want to come out. But usually it usually just stays sitting up inside there. Sometimes it'll come out, sometimes it won't. But just basically like I said, just like the rest of them, just screw it up in there. I got that done now. So flashers are all good. Like I said, the turn signals are not gonna come on. They're not gonna come on until I take and until I turn the key on anyways. We'll turn the key on. And you can see there, like I said, it's flashing now. So let's go back here to the back. We'll see if we're flashing back here. You can see there, we're flashing on both of them now. So now we got that. Well, might as well check the chipper while we're at it. So here's the chipper in the truck. We're going to turn to the other side now. And let's make sure that that side is working as well. On the dash here, flip this side, flip that side. We'll make sure this side's working as well really quick. Okay, you've got turn signal on that side. And we have a turn signal on that side. Probably need to wind up getting a new boot for that one over there. So this truck here is done. As far as what we had to do on that, next time I'll know to check that over there and it won't take me so damn long. So got that there. I'll pick my tools up, and then like I said, the other truck is this Freightliner. Got a Freightliner here. When I first started working for them, I did not have a computer at the time, but when I first started here, this the def header for this def tank here, that went bad on them, and it just chart was kind of limp mode, kind of went. I thought that because I've dealt with that problem before, but like I said, I didn't want to have to, you know, put that part on there, and then exactly, you know, that didn't count. So, but now I got my computer, laptop, I got all that stuff there, so now I can diagnose a whole lot more stuff as far as that. But just an individual guy like me, that just, you know, just started, you know, full time for himself. You know, it's hard to spend $5,000 or $10,000, you know, on a laptop. But the more work that I've done, and make sure all my stuff's picked up, the more work that I've done, and, you know, saving money up, I finally was able to buy one. Don't have exactly the right one that I want, but it works good. You know, the one I got works good for what I need to right now. So let me get all this stuff here picked up, put all my tools up, and it's getting kind of late. We're gonna have to run to the parts store before they close and get the belt for that chipper. So let me get this stuff here picked up. I'll try to figure out on this Freightliner, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys. Well, we're working on the Freightliner here now. Let me get the keys here. Let's see, get the keys here, and let's check. Let's see what we're talking about. Let's turn our flashers on. All right, flashers are working in there. Okay, flashers are in there. We have no flashers here. No flashers on the back. Let's see here what we have up here. Okay, we got one turn signal here working, or one flasher here working. Nothing working on this side. So let's go inside here and see. Let's turn these back off. All right, let's tell me here. It says on the dash here, it's telling me I have one fault code. So let's hold this down. It's here. Okay, so it says 33 bulkhead SPN 68910 FMI4. So that's going to be telling me that there's a fuse or a ground, or it's either a fuse or a ground is going to be the main problem for that. So let's take and look here and see if we can come up with, see if there's any fuses here that are bad. Let's check this one. Let's see if this one, let me see if I can get you over here. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if I can take this one back, get you all set up here. Okay, so let's get this one here. And let's see here if it tells me anything on this one. Let's see here. After treatment, body builder ignition, so nothing with the ignition, nothing with that. Def pump, nothing with that, nothing with that. So there's nothing going to be into there. So that's not going to be it. Got the ECM power, powertrain PDM. Shouldn't be in there. Let's check this one right here. See if we can figure this one out. Okay. Spare ignition hot wire, ECM, bulkhead module. So that's going to be one we're going to be looking for. And bulkhead module there. Chassis module, bulkhead module, bulkhead module. All right, so let's go through here and see if we can find. That one's good. Them all look good. Them all look good. Oh, then let's try the chassis. 19's chassis module. 19 right here. I'm gonna get a pair of pliers and pull that out. Voila, there it is. That one's blowed right there. The chassis fuse is blown on that one. So hopefully this in here, hopefully it don't cause too big of a fit. Let's go back inside here and see what we got in here. Okay, so there we go in there now. Let's go. Okay. All right, so we got turn signal on there. Let's see here. Okay, that turn signal there is working. Let's try it over here real quick. Okay, good. We got turn signal there, turn signal up there, so we know that's good. Let's try the other side there. Okay, yep, that one there. Them are as good as well. Okay, that one there is good. Okay, so we got all of them there. Are good to go. Let's try our flashers one more time just to make sure. And yes, flashers are working good too. Okay, so we got all that there squared away. So no, that's what that is. Still got a Nope, I thought I had a check engine light on there. So I don't have a check engine light. What I'll probably do is I'll probably get in there and I'm gonna take and delete that code out of there, and just to make sure that that's nothing happens on that. Y'all sit back up here, and what I'm probably gonna do now is probably take and try to get that chipper. It'd probably help if I put it on the right way. Try to get that chipper squared away. I went up there and picked up some belts. He didn't have one exactly like what I needed. Every time I gave him that part number, off that belt there, for some reason it wouldn't, it never would cross. So I don't really know why that is. Oh, I thought I turned the key off. Let me get the key turned off there. So I'll get the hood shut on this right here, and this should be good to go. Like I said, I got to talk to him about some of the filters and stuff and see what he wants me to do, because this filter right here, it's plumb full. Like I said, you can see it's plumb full of sawdust there. So I'm gonna get a hold of him and see if he wants me to blow that stuff out. As far as a service goes on this truck here, I don't know. He's got a pretty good oil leak right there, really. I'm glad I come over and check this out. Yeah, he's got a pretty good oil leak down there on that oil filter there. I'll have to say something to him about that and see what he wants me to do. But let me get all my stuff here picked up, shut this down, and we'll go back here in the back, and we'll start working on that chipper. And I also got to put the backup alarm on there. That backup alarm is just hanging there. I got to take some bolts off and put that on there. So let me get this set up here, and I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I don't think I'm going to be able to, well, maybe that there help out a little bit, but if you don't want to have to take this fan all the way off, you can just work the belt around. But the only thing is over there, there's another little bracket, and that's what I was thinking about. We got to take off this other, we're going to take this panel off on this other side over here. As you can see, like I said, there's enough gap in the bottom, but we're going to have to wind up taking this panel here. We're going to take this panel here off. So let me grab my tools, and we'll take this other panel off so we can see what we're doing. All right, guys, I had to go wind up getting another belt. That one there was just not going to cut it, so I went up there and got another belt. And let's try this again. Like I said, just slide it right through there, and just keep working it around as you go. Like I said, this saves you here from having to take the damn fan all the way off. Make it more work for yourself. Like I said, I would have thought for sure that other belt would have worked, but it's just too damn short. Slide that one around there now. Slide that one around. And there we go. Got her twisted a little bit here, but it's okay. Go this way. We want to go around this way. Here we go. See if we can get her slid back up underneath this motor here. A second ago, I had to wind up spinning the motor to get it to slide up underneath there. But let's see here. I got it slid in there. There we go. Oh, sorry, I need to cut that thing off right there. It always gets in the way there. Alrighty, there we go. Damn, this belt here, like, it ain't really it's in there good, but that right there. There we go. Damn. Huh. I can't believe that belt there is that much. I mean, that's the same exact number belt that I took off, and it was here, and that was there. I don't know. Like I said, the other one was the Gates. I think this is I think it's a Continental, maybe something like that. There, maybe is what this one is. But that's the only one they had up there. So if that's all they had, then just gotta make it work. I wonder if I gotta move that ground wire. Maybe not. I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah. Yeah. As long as it's not touching there, that'll be fine. Like I said, we'll get this here. Let me get my wrenches out of the truck. That's why I wound up moving my damn truck. I moved my truck over here because I got tired of every time I had to turn around, I had to walk back over here. But my GoPro battery here is getting ready to die, so let me switch my battery out real quick.